It's big business. 2013. Basically, if your career doesn't prevail, as an artist and a producer, and then you have to look back and look at yourself first. You can't blame nobody for your career at the end of the day, because it takes you first stepping out and getting off your ass and doing as much as you can. And when people see you doing what you can, doing the most, and just doing as much as you can for yourself, that's when they help you. But ain't nobody gonna help you if you're just sitting around and waiting for somebody to help you, and you putting your career in somebody's hands. So basically, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame nobody for you not being successful at the end of the day. So it starts with you as a producer and artist.
As an artist and a producer, what do you feel could take you to the next level?
For us, what?
Like, to get your name more out there, to reach the highest point of success in the music industry.
Well, what will take me to the next level right now is the cha-ching. Me, making money, stacking money, and having the money and investors to help me get on the radio, pay. You know what I'm saying? You got to promote yourself, basically. So that's what would take me to the next level, basically. Me handling the right business and making the right business moves, dealing with the right people, and making the right singles that people gonna catch on to.
Yeah. How would you define your style, as far as lyrics and as far as your production? What do you like to rap over? What do you usually try to get across in the message?
Well, first of all, my style, I'm from the hood. I'm from East Oakland, California. So, I grew up around struggle and poverty and a lot of, the shit. So, I do feel I have a voice, and, out of everybody in the hood, God don't give everybody a voice to, put themselves out at a podium and whatnot. So, I speak not only for me and what I've been through, but for the people who are around me, who I've been around that been through stuff. I might tell their stories, but in a different way. So I like telling stories, and I do make music. I'm all around. I call myself pretty balanced. You know what I'm saying? Like I can write about anything. I can write about some. I'm not gonna praise. When I talk my street shit, even if I talk about having a gun and blah blah blah, I'm not praising it. I'm not making it seem like it's the thing to do. It's gonna be a reason behind it and a story. Even if I could just go back, just want to do like a crazy song on some Eminem type stuff, but it's like music is like making a movie. Making music is like making a movie. You want to paint pictures and the video. You might want to do a different type of video. So, my style is very different. Like I could be very lyrical, and then I can dumb it down a little bit for the radio and for like people who are not rappers. Yeah. And everybody can't rap, but I learned that when you put more pauses in between your sentences and your words, you give people time to catch up with what you're saying. That makes it easier for people to learn to participate with your song. Because at the end of the day, everybody wants to participate with your music. They want to rap it. They want to act like they rapping it, like act like they you or whatever. Yeah. So the easier you make it for them to do that by sometimes dumbing down your lyrics. Now you got people who got more speedier brains that can catch up with faster rap and more metaphorical type rap, should we say, lyrics. So I could be metaphorical at times, then I could just be straight to the point, and So it depends on the song. If it's a single, if it's a song for the club, and if the tempo is like 101 and up, I'm gonna have more pauses in my lyrics. Yeah. Sometimes it could be a slow song too. It just depends on what I'm trying to get across the point and the feeling of the beat. Yeah. So it's just all really mostly a vibe with me. I go with the vibe of the beat, and I can rap over anything. I'm gonna do a rap to a song to a couple of dubstep beats and some, pop beats to get across seas, like flow rider type stuff. Like I'm into everything.
So it's pretty clear that you have this kind of versatility. You're basically balanced and you know what you want to do. How did you get into that kind of mind state? Because a lot of people, you know, they just haven't really figured out that that's what you need. Like, you have the business side, and you also have the artistic side, which, in, like, you know, you're just combining them, and basically you're just waiting on that one business move. So how could you say that mindset, and how did everything come together?
Just how I got the mindset I got right now, as far as just from I grew up around business. My mama, my family's they was independent business type people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like repeat the question again. Hold on.
You know, like, how did, since you're like very well balanced and everything.
Okay, yeah. I got balance just from I could just say, I guess that's the cards that God dealt me. You know, He dealt me a pretty balanced deck of cards. So, you know, I'll say just experience. Yeah. Experience and going through stuff and being in it for a good time now, and learning from my mistakes.
Yeah.
And learning what to do, what not to do, and what worked and what didn't work. And then actually, and it just took me, the game that I got now as far as on supply and the demand and doing what people want to do, I'm just now getting to that mind frame. Yeah. Because I'd say about last year, sometime earlier last year and the year before, I was on some, I want to do what I want to do. Like, I was wanting to be more to the left. Yeah. I want to be different. You know what I'm saying? Have my own sound and don't do what everybody else is doing. Yeah. But I learned that, you know what I'm saying, when you do that, that kind of stops your works. It stops the work from coming in, because it's like it's a formula in business, and people want to, know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, the big business heads, they just want to make money. Yeah. So they're going to go with the it formula that's working, that they know they're going to make their quarterly income off of. So what it boils down to is what I was gonna say, yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying, that's where I was at. I was just basically doing what I wanted to do, but somebody gave me that insight, and it made a lot of sense. And he compared two producers, one producer that was supplying the demand more with what was going on, and everybody was listening to, majority, and they had more work coming in, they had more plaques on the wall, more checks coming in. Yeah. As if this other producer who was very dope, he was very, very dope, you know what I'm saying, he can create sound and come up with his own sound, but it wasn't what everybody was doing, what was selling. Yeah. So it's like he was getting work, but it was only so much work. Yeah. So it's two sides of creativity, is, you know what I'm saying, supplying the demand and doing what the fuck you want to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So doing what the fuck you want to do a lot of times don't get you money in your pocket, unless if you first supply the demand and do what people want to hear, basically bait people. You just call it bait, musical bait. You know what I'm saying? You let them know. You do basically what people want to hear, and you get their attention, basically. Yeah. That's what you want to do. First of all, capture people's attention. Then once you get them looking at you and getting their ear towards you, then you start bringing different type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, stuff that's not all the way supplying the demand, but it's something that you wanted to do, that you felt, that came from your own creativity. You wasn't listening to nobody else's shit and wasn't trying to listen to somebody else's shit to catch the formula, because it's different formulas in music. You can use this formula, you can use that formula, you can use that formula. Only one of those formulas is going to be the it formula that's going to get you some checks and get you a single, be a Billboard type song. Yeah. So that's what a lot of people do. They listen to what's on the radio, the Billboard top hits, and then they mimic it. But then they put a little bit. You got to start off with the main ingredients first of what you supply the demand. You have to start off with the ingredients. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put whatever it's gonna take first. Like this type of hi hat, this type of 808, boom, 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 whatever, clap. That's what everybody's using. And then if you want to add your own shit to it to make it your own sound, then you do it. But you got to first start off with the formula. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, it all depends on, you know what I'm saying, how you're going about it and what you're trying to make. So, as of right now, I supply the demand more majority on this project I did, because I need to get some checks coming in. Yeah. And some work, and I want to it's gonna bring attention, not only as a rapper, but as a producer too. It's going to tackle both sides of the fields. Me putting a project out. They say, oh, he rap. Oh, he make beats too. Oh, he sell beats. Oh, he got beats. Oh, no, I'm saying it's going to promote both of them. Mm-hmm. So that's why I basically did the rapping now, or just basically really going hard. And then depending on other artists and putting my career in other artists' hands and putting my career behind their career, depending on their career, will slow me down. So now I have to catch up a little bit. Yeah. I'm not ashamed to say that on camera too. Yeah. But I'm catching up fast. So it's like, but as long as I supply the demand and come with what the people want to hear in the club, because first of all, the club out here, our pedestals, our podiums, or not our pedestal, but the podium, are where we got to get on, where we perform at, is majority clubs, right? Yeah. That's where majority of our performances is going to be out here, is in the club, unless you get on Summer Jam or some shit. Yeah. So the best thing to do is what?
Go to the clubs?
You know what I'm saying? Make club songs.
Oh, yeah.
If you gotta perform in the club, man, it's people in there. Of course they getting drunk. Of course they want to dance. Yeah. They don't want to be in there thinking of hearing niggas getting shot up in the club when you perform. Yeah. So a lot of my songs is basically performing for the club because that's where I gotta perform at. Yeah. So.
What's the name of your next project coming out too?
The project I'm dropping right now is gonna be hosted by the Coast to Coast DJs, and I'm trying to get a main DJ to host it, but it's gonna be put out through the Coast to Coast DJ. Shout out to Coast to Coast DJ. I won the mixer last year, going to Miami this year. It's called Open Season. That's the name of the project that I'm about to drop. Open Season, and it's copyrighted and it's already out, so you can't take it. Yeah. But it's the beginning of the year, first quarter of the music industry. Yeah. It's open. Everything is open. Accounts, all books are open. So Open Season.
Do you have any shout outs before we go also?
Shout out to my musical family, Golden State Management, Marche Frazier. If you want to book me, look and check me out, or anything you need, contact my manager, Marche Frazier. His number is 510-754-1779. Shout outs to everybody in the clique: Jimmy Rain, ROD Project, MD, Ray Diggity. My boy Lonnie Banks for setting me up with y'all. T.O.P magazine, Planet Beach Production, L Boogie, Coco, Young Hill, Turf Squad, Benny Franks, Young Megatron. What's up, everybody, man? East Oakland, California, 700. Shout out T.O.P magazine.
All right. This has been a very great interview. I'm Benjamin Perez, T.O.P magazine with Marc Garvy. We ain't MTV, we ain't BT, but we T.O.P. Alright.